because I just don't ever remember thinking it was important until I understood what it did. And that's not something anyone ever explained to me, And I think if I had a mentor in school or a professor that was like, your profession is important, what you're doing is important, and this is how we maintain autonomy and progress professional things in our community of hygienists.
I feel very fortunate. The program that I graduated from was a bachelor program, and we talked about the association quite a bit. I remember a course where we would review bills that were about to be passed or denied, and we would discuss them and talk about them. And many of my educators were actually like on the BOT for the association. So I feel like we were just like submerged in, this is the culture. This is how you practice as a hygienist here in Utah. But that's not happening everywhere. And I'm wondering, with some of these associate programs, if they're just such a time crunch. They have so many things to cram into their agenda that it's hard to make that time. So I also think the future of hygiene is all bachelor programs. So we all can have more time to really learn everything that we truly need to understand.
Or a master's program, really, because if you look at some of the work that Tricia O'Hare had done, she has a pilot study on the fact that the amount of contact hours and credits that a dental hygienist has, even at an associate level, because it's a 2-year entry to practice, of course, set by the ADA, of course, right, back in 1947, but that's a whole nother, don't get me started on that. But you're right. I mean, it's closer to a master's degree, what we have now. And so you hit the nail on the head, I think, Joffrey, when you said they're cramming so much education into 2 years that, of course, hygienists are going to come out and not feel confident. Of course, hygienists are going to come out and not feel like they own their operatory, or that they have autonomy, and they don't have time to talk about things that are important, like becoming a member of your professional association. So I think